everybody, welcome to day 5. So I hope you've all recovered from day 4. You'll be pleased to know that day 5 isn't as hectic as day 4. We're going to focus on the lower body. So I'd like you to sit at the end of your mat. Let's just start off with warming up the spine. Take your hands underneath your thighs. So here you want length, shoulders above your ribs, ribs above your hips. Take a breath in. On the exhale, we start off with a pelvic tuck, pushing the breath out. Then we deepen, going a little lower. Remember, you're still warming up. Lightly resting your hands, don't pull. Take a breath in, initiate those abdominals, and exhale, we roll over, and then we rebuild. Mid and upper back, and relax your shoulders. Let's go again. Breathing in, let's find a little bit more length. Exhale. Pelvic tuck as you breathe out, and then we deepen, bringing in the rest of the body. Remember, we're warming up. Try not to grip with your quads or your hip flexors. Take an inhale here, then we scoop. Imagine you're hugging a barrel. Look at your navel, and then rebuild. Mid and upper back, relax your shoulders, relax your face. We go again. Inhale, see if you can grow a little taller without flaring your ribs. Exhale, it's that pelvic tuck to start. Then we bring in the rest of the torso. Deepening, shoulders relaxed. Take a breath in, and then exhale, we scoop. Try not to pull on your legs, and then we rebuild. Mid and upper back, and relax the shoulders. You've got one more here. Pelvic tuck, and then we deepen. Try not to use those quads too much, and then we scoop. And then we rebuild. So the option is to keep your feet grounded. Otherwise, I'd like you to pick up your feet into what we call our Pilates balance point. So a lot more core here, rounded lower back, and we're going to take the arms in front of us. So check in with your mid and upper back. It needs to be long, and bring your knees together. So we tuck the tailbone under, and you're trying to get down to your bra line, mid back. Keep your legs where they are. Exhale, and we lift. So try not to do this with your legs. Keep your legs still. We go again, and we lower down. Control it. Land your feet if you need to. Exhale, and we lift up. Breathing out. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, we lower to the tips of those shoulder blades. Exhale, and we lift. So you shouldn't feel any lower back here. Last 2. Navel to spine, shoulders relaxed. And exhale, and lift. We have 1 more. Tuck that tailbone under. Breathe in. Exhale, and lift. Adding on to that, tuck the tailbone under. We're going to lower down. And as you lower down, you're going to bring your biceps to your ears into our 100 prep position. If this is not for you, your back is loading, bend your knees. And if you need to land your head, please do so, and keep your arms above your chest. Otherwise, you're here, back is on. Exhale, we scoop, and we lift up into that V-sit position. Let's go. We're going for 10. So that was 10 and 9. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. So you want to really feel the lower back imprint into the mat. If it's not, you need to adjust your leg height. 5 more. So the lower you go, the more challenging it's going to be. 4, don't flare your ribs as you lift your arms. 3 more, navel to spine. Last 2, looking at your thighs. Last 1, we're going to hold it. Relax your shoulders, lift your legs a little high if you need to, or you're here. Breathe for 10. In and out. 8. Look at your thighs. Land your head if your neck's fatiguing. 5 more. 4. Lower back on. 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Roll your head from side to side if there was any neck tension. And let's massage that lower spine. Just releasing it. Stay with your breath. Let's go the other way. Hug your thighs in, nod your chin. Just a transition to roll up. 1 rock. 2nd rock, come all the way up. I'd like you to roll over. You're going to lie on your stomachs for me. And we're going to take the legs wide. And we're going to take the arms wide. And you're balancing on your nose. So think about your Pilates triangle here. That's your pubic bone and your 2 hip bones. They form the triangle. Make sure they don't leave the mat. And think about drawing your navel up and off the mat. Nod your chin, balance on your nose. I want you to lift your legs by activating your buttocks. Don't bend your knees. So take a breath in, pull your navel up and off the mat. On the exhale, float your chest off, arms and legs lift, breathe out. Make sure you're not doing this. And we lower back down. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So if you're struggling with this, if your lower back is loading, just lift your legs. 3 more. Exhale and lower. Last 2. Don't bend your knees to get your legs up. Feel your glutes working. Last 1, I'd like you to hold it here for 10. Relax your shoulders, soften your jaw. Navel up and in. 5, 4, lengthen. How much length can you get? 2, 1, and release down. Bring your feet together, tuck your toes. Hands underneath your shoulders, and if it's available, push up into your plank. We're going to do 5 of these. Back down into your star. Exhale, lift. Hands underneath the chest, tuck the toes. Exhale, lift. Remember, option is always here if you need it. Lower down, star. Breathing out, lift. Hands underneath, tuck the toes. Exhale, lift. Lower down, star. 3 more, breathe out. Tuck. Push up into your plank. Knees up or down. Let's go. 2 more, breathe out. Tuck the toes and lift. Beautiful. 1 more, guys, you've got this. Exhale. Tuck the toes, push up and hold. 5, 4. Land your knees if you need to. Land your knees wide and press back, child's pose. Good job. So just relax here. Soften your jaw, relax your shoulders, and breathe. Tuck your tailbone under and roll up through the spine. Bone by bone. Beautiful. Coming now into an elbow plank. We're going to be turning from side to side. Be careful if you have shoulder issues and you don't want to feel your neck. So let's set it up by placing your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. And I'd like you to take your toes to the front corner of your mat. I'd like you to flex your feet. You want to stack your ankles. Let's start off by staggering them to start. Bend your knees and you're going to come up into your plank here. So you could be here, you could be on your knee. But wherever you are, I want you to think about lifting here through that bottom waistline. Otherwise, your ankles are stacked. And if you want to place your hand on your hip for support, please do it. Aim for a long line from your crown to your hip to your ankle. Breathe. Now you're going to rotate, land your elbow, and you're going to rotate to the other side, making sure you lift here. Look straight ahead, pause, squeeze those buttocks, and we lower. And we rotate. So you're pivoting on your feet. Lift your bottom hip as you lift your top arm. Aim for that straight line. Drop your bottom shoulder. Come back to the center. You can land both your knees here if you need to. And back to the plank. Lift that bottom waistline. Look straight ahead and breathe. Beautiful. 2 more. Pivot. Now let's lift up. Make sure as you rotate from side to side, you're taking the whole shape. Don't leave any body part out. And let's go to the other side. And we lift that bottom hip. We hold and breathe. And we come back to the elbow plank here. Shoulders back and down, navel up and in. Tap your knees for 10. And lift. 9, 8. Make sure your hips stay still and don't linger at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold and set your knees wide. Beautiful. Come into child's pose for me. Anchor your sit bones. Allow your elbows to bend and just relax your chest. Just allow it to fall through your arms and relax your head on the mat. And let's breathe. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Tuck your tailbone under and slowly rebuild bone by bone. We're going to come now onto our elbows. elbows underneath the shoulder. Your hands, whatever feels good for you. So maybe you're in a prayer, maybe you're here, or maybe you're making a fist. You're going to take your knees underneath your hips. We're going to take the front leg, the one closest to the camera, take it long. Push down into your elbows and activate your scapula. I want you to make sure you keep your hips facing the mat. We're going to lift the leg up and we're going to tap it down. 10. Make sure you're not collapsing through that lower back as you lift your leg. Think about your upper body here. Navel up and in. And remember, you're lifting from the buttock. 4 and tap. 3, 2, last 1. Lift it up, flex the foot, and you're going to tuck it in. And we're going to press it back out. Tuck it in and press it out. Leading with your heel, shoulders back and down. Tuck and press it out. 4 more and press it out. 3, press it out. Don't open your hips, keep your hips level. 2 more. Last 1. Bring that leg in. We're going to take the leg out to the side. Drop it down, push it out, bring it in. Out, in, back, and in. Side, in, back, and in. Think about that upper body. Push down through the elbows, navel up and in. It should be start to feeling fiery, warm feeling through that top glute. 4 more. And press. Don't collapse through that mid and upper back. Navel up and in. Last 2. Squeeze your knee, don't lock it out. Last 1. Hold it here. Make sure your hips are level. We pulse. 10, 9, 8. Flex the foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Beautiful. I'd like you to push your buttocks towards the side you were working and just lean to stretch it out. And of course, we've got 2 sides, so we're going to do all of that on the other side. So let's set it up. Elbows underneath your shoulders. Hands, make sure you have the same hands as you did in the first side. Knees underneath your hips, and we're going to extend that back leg. Now make sure, I wanted to open my hip there. Make sure your hips are level. Push down into the elbows. Let's pick up that leg. Up and tap it down. Navel up and in. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Don't collapse to that mid and lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lift it up, flex the foot. We're going to knee tuck and we're going to press it back. Hips are facing towards the floor. Squeeze the buttock as you push back. Don't collapse through that chest. Push down through the elbows. 5, 4. You shouldn't be feeling your lower spine. 2 more. Should be feeling your buttocks. Hamstrings, hold it here, bend it in. We go side, in, back, in. Side, in, back, in. Side, in, back, in. Beautiful. Keep those hips still. 5 more. Navel up and in. Remember, you're not locking out that knee. Think of squeezing it. 3 and push. And 2 and push. Push down into your elbows. Last 1, hold it here. Square your hips. Let's pulse up. Focus on the up. Pull your navel up. Don't let it drop. 5, 4. Feel your buttocks. 2. Hold it up. And bend that knee in. Beautiful. Push your hips out to the buttocks you were working and take your body to the other side. Now let's just breathe. Nice, easy breath. Then up you come. I'd like you to take a seat. And we're going to finish like we started. Lifting option, remember, feet grounded, or you can pick up your toes. We're going to roll down, tuck your tailbone under, and aim for that mid-back bra line. Exhale and up. Try not to move your legs too much. It should be a little bit warmer now through the spine, a little bit more mobile. Just be aware of how your body feels compared to when we did this at the beginning of the session. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Remember, land your feet if your back is loading. 2 more. And breathing out. Last one. And I'd like you to hold it here. Bring your hands together in prayer position and rotate towards me. Then go to the other side. I'd like you to check in with your knees here. Make sure they're not shifting. Long arms. And you shouldn't be feeling your lower back. Option is here if you need it. Land your feet. Breathe. You've got 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Let's lift up. Can you extend your legs? Lift your eye gaze and we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2 and lower. Down. Keep lifting. Land your feet and fold over. Soften and release. Breathe and slowly up you come. Beautiful. Well done, guys. You've made it to the end of day 5. Look forward to seeing you on the mat in day 6. And as always, I'd love to hear your feedback. Bye for now.